Long time no talk. Hi, do you guys recognize me? I don't even recognize myself. I'm officially a redhead. I feel like those of you who are my OGs and have been following me for a really long time know that I have been wanting to do this for years, but I feel like I never had the balls to do it. But I just moved to a new city, so it's time to adopt a completely new character. And what better way to do that than to dye my hair? I'm like half kidding when I say new character, like I will always be Sydney, but like I feel like there's a new part of me being unlocked right now, okay? I feel creative, I feel different, I feel unique, I feel like it is my time to shine. I feel like there is a whole entire world that we are about to discover, and we're gonna discover it together. Not only a new world, but like a new me. Anyways, I missed you guys. I know I didn't post on Sunday. I had some stuff going on, and being in front of a camera was really just not working for me, okay? I tried, but we're back, we're better, okay? But I'm gonna get ready in this video while I answer all of your guys' questions. I put up a poll on my Instagram. You guys asked me a lot of questions about myself. I feel like we have a lot of new people on here. So hi, I'm Sydney, if we haven't already met. Thank you for being here, thank you for watching me, and let's just get into your questions. So those of you who are new can get to know me a little bit, and those of you who are returning fellow loyal followers, we can do a little recap of me, and hopefully I'm answering some questions that you have. Let's get into it. First question I see, where's your black clover necklace from? This is actually Van Cleef. It was a splurge purchase. I actually did it in New York a year ago. I love it so much. Why don't you shave your arms? Please shave. Literally, fuck you. Fuck you. That's all I have to say. Girls grow body hair, okay? You know, and sometimes we grow more than other girls, or in places we don't want to grow it, but it is totally out of our control, and I'm not going to shave my arms just to please somebody else because whatever. I bleach them, okay? I bleach my hair. I need to do another round of bleaching. Don't tell me to shave my arms. If you have arm hair, it's okay, okay? Let me just tell you that right now. Probably the number one most asked question that I got is, how did I start influencing? How did I grow my platform? How did I start doing this full time? So long story short, I have always been posting content. I did it since I was literally in middle school when the Instagram app came out. I thought it was like the coolest thing ever. It's always been a part of my life. I never once said to myself, oh, I want to be an influencer. This is what I want to do. Like, I want to make money from this. I didn't even know that was a thing. I never thought that that would be my future. Like, I just thought that was so far out of reach for me. I didn't think that would ever happen. So when I graduated college, I went down the corporate route, and believe it or not, literally my first job ever was working in the Home Depot. I know, shocking, tragic. Not that working in Home Depot is tragic for everybody, but for me, like, that was not what I wanted to be doing when I graduated school, okay? I was a very lost young lad. I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I just kind of took the first job offer that I got because it sounded good. So I took that job, and then 6 months later, I got promoted to the company that I was working for, their corporate offices in Wisconsin. I was truly just desperate to get out of the Home Depot, so I was taking any offer there was to get out of there. But the kicker with this promotion was it was in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, okay? So I fly my little butt to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. As I'm working this corporate job, I'm also posting on social media, and that's when I had a few videos take off. They were my hair videos specifically, and I remember getting my first brand deal, and it was like my entire month's salary in one video, and I was like, is this a scam? I truly couldn't believe that it was real. And then it just kind of snowballed into what it is today. If you are looking to become an influencer, you have to show up as you. You have to be authentically you. I feel like you can't just choose to be an influencer. Like, yeah, you can want to be an influencer and you can put yourself out there, but you kind of have to let the internet choose you, if that makes sense. And to get the internet to choose you is by being unique, being different, especially because the space is so saturated now. So when you show up uniquely as yourself and not like copying and pasting someone else's content, like, you're 10 times more likely to stand out. And you have to just get rid of like that thought of like, oh, what are people gonna think about me? What are people gonna say about me? Who gives? The people talking about you, you will never want to trade lives with them. People talking poorly about other people and judging them are so miserable in their own lives. It's such a reflection of themselves. So don't ever take that stuff personal. Welcome. This job has changed my life in ways I can't even imagine. Don't be afraid to be cringy. Another very popular question is, why did I move to New York? Okay, you guys, I was in Boca Raton, Florida. If you don't know where that is, it's like a retirement town, okay? There is not much going on. I was bored, to say the least. I've always wanted to move to New York City. I've always talked about it with my friends, but like the move always seemed so intimidating to me, so like I never did it. And so when my lease was coming up in August this month, I was planning on moving to Miami. But let me just tell you, the rent in Miami and the rent in New York, it is not cheap. So when I did a cost benefit analysis, spending my rent money in New York, I think would have a lot better payoff for me career-wise than spending it in Miami. I do think Miami's great. I think it's a great place to live. Like obviously Florida is like an incredible state, especially Miami, but like I feel like the opportunity lies in New York City. I mean, come on, like the city where dreams come true. I feel like I would just be doing myself a complete disservice if I didn't at least try it for a year. Like, come on. I'm at a place in my life where I can afford to live in a nice apartment here. I can do all these fun things. Like, why the hell not? Okay, I would be on my deathbed regretting if I never lived and experienced New York City. That's why. How old are you? Unfortunately, I turn 27 next month. Okay, I'm terrified. I have 3 years till 30. But honestly, okay, I've heard 30s are the best years. I think getting older is like a scary thought, but essentially as you get older, you get wiser, you get richer, you know yourself more. All those things add up to live like a more enjoyable life. So I really am trying to not be afraid of time moving so fast and me creeping up on the big 3-0. I do think life just beginning for me. Age is not something to be afraid of. I think it's something to be excited for. You are becoming better versions of yourself every single year. Slay 27, but I guess if you do the math, that means I'm 26 currently right now. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of questions about like the furniture I've gotten for my new apartment. I'm posting a video next Sunday, like an updated apartment tour. It's still not done yet, but I have a majority of the furniture pieces. But coffee table, TV console, those are from Pottery Barn. My dresser in my bedroom, that is from Castlery. My couch is from 25 Home. And then my bed in my room is from West Elm. Someone asked, how do you get out of bed on hard days? So I don't. I feel like it's okay to just let yourself lay in bed, rot, put your blinds down, be a hermit until you feel better. Unless it like gets to a point where it's been like, okay, like 2 weeks, like you're not taking care of yourself. Your health could potentially be declining from this bed rotting. That is when it becomes an issue. But if you do it, it's okay to do it every once in a while when you're having a bad day and to not feel bad about it. But if it gets to the point where you need to make a change, you have to just realize this is not going to help me. What's going to help me is sunshine, food, water, walking outside, being productive. And then once you can like get over the hump of doing it once, you'll reap the benefits of how good all those other things feel, and you won't want to lay in bed any longer. At least that's my personal experience with it, especially recently. I'm not going to talk about it, but I've been going through some stuff. That's why I said I didn't post on Sunday. Yeah, I've like been pretty much laying in bed for like days, if it makes you feel better. I just moved to a new city and I haven't done anything. Well, that's a lie. I've done a little bit of stuff, but not as much as I want to, just because something personal happened, and yeah, it's been a little rough. But it's okay. We're coming out of it. We're coming out of it. A lot of you guys are asking if my roommate came to New York with me, and she ended up staying in Florida, but I'm so excited because all of my friends are flying up for my birthday next month. If you guys have any New York City restaurant recs for birthdays, I reached out to a few places, but I'm still trying to figure out the plans and everything and what we're gonna do, but I'm super excited. Tips for making friends in a new city. If you got any, let me know. But I feel like with my job and being an influencer, I have a lot of internet friends here, and we're starting to meet in real life, which is so fun and so cool. So I'm meeting girls through that aspect of my life, but also I was at the I went to the nail salon yesterday, and I sat with a girl there and we chatted the entire time and we exchanged numbers. And honestly, you guys, I'm a really shy person, and I feel like a lot of people don't expect that from me. And okay, maybe I'm not once I'm in the social setting. I can talk to people. At first, I'm very reserved, I guess, just because, I don't know, that's how I am. It's how I've been since I was young. You may not expect that because I'm so like on the internet. What it is for me is if I'm going on a trip or I'm going somewhere, or I'm doing something where I'm meeting new people, at first, like before the trip or before the event or before wherever I'm going, I'm feeling really nervous and anxious about it. But then once I get there, I'm always fine. You can meet so many genuine connections with people if you just have conversations and getting to know someone and asking about them. Everybody wants to talk about themselves. I'm not a big chatter. I can be, but I love when people are talkers because I love to hear about like other people's lives and stuff. They say something that you relate to, then you can like relay it back to you and stuff, and then you like start building that connection with your workout classes, getting your nails done, getting your hair done, like just having some chats with people. You never know who you're gonna meet. What was my high school experience? Honestly, I had a really good high school experience. I met my lifelong friends. They're all coming up for my birthday. I feel like I had a really good friend group. I had my first love in high school. We dated for like 2 or 3 years. I can't really remember. So I had a boyfriend all throughout high school. I feel like I was a party animal. Me and my friends would go out and party like crazy. I'm not even kidding. I just remember totally blacking out all the time, and I would wake up the next day and be fine. Guys, I had one singular dirty martini last night or 2 nights ago, and let me know why I was so down bad from one drink. I didn't drink enough water or something, because usually that doesn't happen. Like, guys, I can throw them back, and lately I have not been able to. Like a few nights ago I had 2 dirty martinis. Oh my god, 2 dirty martinis. Okay, that's not that much. I was on my hands and knees throwing up on the streets of New York. I blamed it on food poisoning because I was like, there's no way that 2 drinks did this to me. I don't know. After having one and feeling the way I did, I was like, maybe it was the drinks. I don't know. I don't know if you guys have noticed, usually my lashes are lifted and tinted all the time, but during this move and my life kind of being crazy, I haven't been able to do any of the beauty appointments that I usually do. Back to the good old lash curler and mascara, but I'm gonna get them done again on Monday because next week I leave for Vegas and Mexico, which is so much fun. I'm going for 2 work trips and I'm super excited. And I'm even more excited because my best friend is coming with me to Mexico and it's gonna be a blast. I feel like with this red hair, I am embracing my fair skin. I think pale skin is truly stunning, beautiful, gorgeous. If you have pale skin, embrace it because it is so beautiful. And I don't really like the fact it took me to change my hair color to start embracing it, but I guess I just like it better that way. I was addicted to the self-tanner when I was blonde, and I haven't put self-tanner on once since I've dyed my hair, and obviously I'm pale as a ghost. I love that I'm really starting to embrace that side of myself. I have this little auburn brow gel. I still need to figure out what I need to do with my brows, but I feel like I answered the majority of the questions. A lot of them were overlapped. And then next week you guys will see a little peek into my life and how it's going in New York so far, an update on my apartment and all that jazz. It's definitely been an adjustment, especially like not being able to drive everywhere is like so new to me, because like in Florida I would just hop in my car and like drive to Target, but now it's like you have to either walk or you Uber or Subway, but then if you buy stuff, you have to carry it back with you. I'm like, I need a wagon or something. If you see a redhead girl on the side of the street with a wagon, it's me. Yeah. I feel like I have been experimenting with all different lip liners and lip colors with this new hair because it's a little tricky. You have to stick with certain shades, I feel like, when you have red hair, but this one is actually kind of perfect. That is pretty perfect. But here's the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys like my new hair, and I'm so excited for this next era of my life and to share it with you guys and just get all the content I possibly can. I'm so excited. I want to give each and every single one of you a hug and thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you for watching my YouTube. You guys are truly making my dreams come true, and the fact I'm able to like move to New York and live in the place I do and buy the furniture I get, go to the grocery store and buy whatever I want. It's like little things I'm thinking about right now, but it's all because of you guys and your support and your love, and it means the entire world. And I always say this, but if I could give a million hugs, I would to every single one of you. You are truly making my life in more ways than one. I'm forever grateful, and I can't believe this is my life right now, and I can't believe I'm a redhead. Don't fuck with the ginger, okay? Don't fuck with her. Watch out, New York! I'm coming for you. That's it for today. Stay tuned for next week's video. Yeah, love you.